Okay, so anyway, we went to pick up our friend, and apparently he gave us the wrong apartment number because he was dyslexic. And so we had to go on a journey to find him. It was like Narnia, Zathura, Center to the Earth. We went on a journey to find this dude from apartment to apartment. So the first apartment we go to, we're thinking it's his apartment. But it's not, since he gave us the wrong number. And we couldn't, and he didn't have a phone, so we couldn't call him. So anyway, we go to the first apartment, and this old black lady, dressed like a 1940s hooker, answers. She's wearing a satin silk robe, fuzzy slippers, a bra and panties underneath, holding a Virginia Slim, and she's like, "Well, hi there, babies." And we're like, "Hi, is Braxton here?" She's like, "Ain't no Braxton here." I was like, oh, okay, we must have the wrong apartment. Do you know where he lives? She's like, "No. But why don't y'all come on in and sit down and get you something cold to drink?" She was like, if you got 5 minutes, I'll make you feel like a real man. We were like, no thank you, we really need to get going. She was like, "Are you sure, babies? You don't have 5 quick, short, yet passionate minutes?" And as she was saying all this, she was grinding on the threshold. "Just please come in just for 5 minutes. Ooh." We were like, "No, we need to go. No, we're sorry." She's like, "All right, babies, but if you change your mind, I'll be right here waiting for you." And she was grinding on the threshold. She was like, "Ooh, if y'all would just give me 5 minutes, y'all don't know what I could do." We were like, "No, thank you. We're not in the business of banging people who fart dust." Because this woman was old. She was like in her 60s. Okay, so anyway, as we're leaving, we hear this old black man from the bedroom. "Cleo, you need to get your ass back in here and pump this Viagra in my veins. You know it only lasts 3 hours. Shut up. It ain't my fault you got a limp dick." And she's like, "I'm coming, nigga, I'm coming." So next, we don't know what to do. I mean, he has no phone, we can't call him. We thought the apartment number he gave us was his, but it turns out it's the old black hookers. We don't know what to do, but we want to pick him up. So we start just knocking on every apartment door until we find him. I mean, it was a pretty small complex. There were probably about 30 apartments. He had to live in one, so we just figured we'd keep knocking on all the 30 doors until he answered. He has to be in one. So we go next door. Knock, knock, knock. Okay, another black woman answers. This time it was a young black woman. She was like in her 20s. And we say, "Does Braxton Bynum live here?" She was like, "I don't know anything about." We were like, "What? What? Are you rewinding a tape? What the hell?" She was like, "I don't know about him, but that day he tried to come here and get my yogurt. I told him you can't have no yogurt. He took the damn yogurt out of my fridge. I told him don't take that yogurt out of the fridge. That fat ass boy be taking all that yogurt out of the fridge. I don't even know nothing about him." We're like, "What are machine guns coming out of your mouth? What the hell? What?" We were like, we didn't want to be rude, so we were just like, It's like, "Anyway, if y'all go down there and to the third floor, probably he live right up in there. Just open the door, he gonna talk. But you don't come back in, you know, my damn yoga. Let me tell you something about my damn yoga. You don't know nothing about my thing. I got my bills, I got my." We're like, even though we couldn't understand a word she was saying because it was like she had a damn NASCAR motor on her mouth. This woman talked fast. Too bad we didn't have a radar gun to shoot at her mouth. We'd probably get 200 or something. Anyway, we were like, "Well, thank you, ma'am, for all your help. By the way, my name." She was like, "What?" This is the only thing we understood. She was like, "What's y'all name? What's y'all's name?" Oh, we were like, "Oh, our names." I was like, "I'm Justin." He started like, "Oh, nice to meet you. My name's Ruby. I live over here, but Braxton live over there, but you don't know about me. Let me tell you something. I got my bill, I got to play this all the time. I got my food stamps. He didn't get my food stamp last time. I had a Lone Star card, but my Lone Star card wouldn't work. I swiped it at HB. It wouldn't work. They said, but then I ain't had no money on it, but I told them I didn't have no money. I told them I had no money on it, but they said I didn't have no money on it. I thought I had money on it. I thought I loaded it. I went down there. That bitch told me I had money on it, but didn't have no money." We're like, yeah, And anyway, well, thank you. We're gonna go. All right, yeah. She's like, all right, I'll take care of it. Next time I go, make sure you have money on my loan stock card because I try to get worse on my loan stock card. They swipe, it doesn't work. I thought I had money on. She told me I had money on, but I guess I have no money on. I think I just get away with it. They just send me a bill later, but I didn't know. I'm like, okay, thank you again. All right, see how there go. And then it was like she had a motor on her mouth and a motor on her ass because she zipped right back in the apartment and closed the door. And in one swift second, just okay. This woman talks super fast. She may have been half jack. She also may have had a jackrabbit in her mouth too, or a cheetah, because cheetahs are fast. She probably had a motor from a NASCAR, a jackrabbit, and a cheetah in her mouth. Because I don't know how anyone else could talk that damn fast. She must have attached it to her tongue or her vocal cords, and it sped up her speech. Okay, so then we go to the next apartment. Knock on the door. This time, some old black man with a big gray afro. It looked like he had an oversized dust bunny on his head. It looked like it was just this big gray afro, huge. It looked like he had a big round dead rat on his head. You could tell it was a fake afro, like a wig. He had this big gray afro on, and we're like, does Braxton live here? And he was like, Braxton. That's how he talked. We were like, yeah, Braxton mine him. Well, I don't know anything about him, who that is, but if y'all want to come in, I have a big collection of toy turtles. He was like, do y'all want to see them? I've been collecting them since 1981. We were like, no, we really need to get going. Well, you think you're better than me. You can't come in for 2 seconds and see a man's toy turtle collection. It's very authentic. One time I even went to the flea market and there was a blind Indian with an ear infection who gave me this toy turtle. And y'all think y'all are too good to come in and see what a blind Indian with an ear infection gave me? We were like, we just really don't have any time, sir. Well, I see how it is. You young whippersnappers think you're so cool and hip happening. You can't come in for 5 minutes to see a man's plastic toy turtle collection. Okay, I understand. Oh, and then he started crying. Oh, shucks. They don't like no one of the young kids like my turtles. We were like, don't cry, sir. Oh, shucks. He kept saying shucks. We were like, sir, we would love to see it, but we don't have time. Not even 5 minutes. We were like, okay, well, come see the damn turtle collection. And this man had it all like an exhibit. He had a velvet rope. He had it roped off in his apartment. It was in his kitchen. He had tanks and cages and posters of turtles. He was like obsessed with turtles. Just turtle bedspread, turtle posters, everything turtles. And he didn't even have any real turtles. All the turtles he had were fake and plastic. We were like, you like turtles so much, but you don't have any real ones? Ugh, I'm terrified. Their mouths and their snappers scare me. I'm afraid they'll bite my toes off. We were like, how about that? He was like, anyway, I can look at, and he had all these display cases of plastic toy turtles through the years, 80s, 90s, 2000s. I got this one back in 1985. I remember that really well because I was in Las Vegas and I tripped on some broken pavement, and then this lady gave me this plastic turtle as some sort of compensation. Then I remember I got this turtle in 1990. I was in the supermarket getting a big bag of yogurt, and I opened the bag. We were like, first of all, a bag of yogurt? We said, what the hell? What supermarket do you shop at that sells bags of yogurt? And anyway, he was like, I opened the bag and there it was. The toy little plastic turtle. I named him Tommy. We were like, okay. And he was like, this other one right here. He said, well, I'm not sure where I got this one. I remember just one day I was sniffing some nitrous oxide because I was bored. And it knocked me out, and I woke up, and whoop, there it was on my chest. We were like, okay, sir, this is all very interesting, but we got to get going. You think you're better than me. And then Sir Isaac was like, yes, yes we do, because we don't go around collecting damn toy plastic turtles and turn our apartment into a turtle sanctuary with no real turtles. So yes, we are better than you. And then he just started crying. We were like, let's get out of here, let's get out of here. Bye, sir, thank you for your help. And as we were leaving, he was crying. This like 60-year-old man. I think he was a little senile too.
You're really not okay.
Yep, he said, I'm frightened. What if they bite my big toe off? I need my big toe. What am I gonna use as a door stopper?
Okay, no.
So we go to the next apartment, and it's some black dude. He's like in his 30s. And he's like, I guess, a wannabe rapper, but he never made it. And he opens his door, and we hear, you know, bass music, boom, 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 boom. And he's like, yo, boom, boom, boom. What's up with y'all? Boom, 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 boom. And we were like, can you turn the music down? We can't hear. And he was like, oh, all right, all right, all right. He's like, what y'all want? We were like, does Braxton live here? He's like, Braxton? Braxton who? I don't know who Braxton is. We're like, oh, well, we're looking for him. Do you know where he lives? He said, nah, I don't know where he lives. But let me tell you something I do know. He said, you know what I do? We were like, what do you do? He said, I'm a rapper. We were like, oh, you're a rapper. Okay, have we heard anything from you? He was like, none yet, but y'all going to. Like, okay. He's like, but there's one thing about my rapping. We said, what is that? I rap nursery rhymes. We said, you rap nursery rhymes? He said, yeah, I don't play by society's rule. Society's rap rules, they want me to rap about hookers and drugs and drinking and drive-bys. I don't rap about that. I rap nursery rhymes. We were like, nursery rhymes? He said, yeah, like, y'all listen, y'all got a minute? We were like, not really. Oh, well, that's alright. This will only take a minute. He's like, y'all listen to this. Boom. And he was being so hardcore and gangster. He was like, do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? I love the Muffin Man and I ain't gay. What? We were like, exactly what? Who said you were gay? I like muffins, I ain't gay. He was like, what y'all think of that? What y'all think of that? And this dude looked scary. So we were like, well, good, it's pretty good. He's like, y'all ain't heard nothing yet. Y'all ain't heard nothing yet. We were like, well, we really need to go. He said, no, y'all came to my house. Y'all on my property. Y'all gonna listen to this, or else we gonna have some repercussions. And he got right in my face and looked really mean. So I was like, okay, well, listen. So we were scared. He was like, okay, well, listen. He's like, see, here's this one. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down. Jill came tumbling down. And Jack don't know nothing about me 'cause he thinks I'm a clown. What does Jack know? He don't know Jack. Jill is his woman, but she wiggity whack. I hate Jill, and I hate Jack. Don't mess with me 'cause I'll mess with you back. We were like... He's like, what y'all think of that one? We were like, good. Even though we were thinking, did this dude escape from a mental hospital? Is what we were thinking. But we were just, our faces were like, good. He said, alright. I know y'all gotta get going, but I'm gonna give y'all one more. We were like, okay, but I don't think we have time for one more. We really gotta go. No. Y'all got time. Because remember what I said? If y'all ain't had time, there's gonna be some and then he grabs a bat, percussions. We're like, okay. And he looked crazy with his bats. We're like, okay. Well, listen to your final rap. He said, I'm gonna be big. Y'all gonna see me everywhere. The nursery rhyme rapper. I'm gonna have my album, my show, music videos. Y'all just wait. I'm gonna be popping up everywhere. This is the new thing. Nursery rhyme rapping. Y'all don't even know. He said, you see, my grandma, God rest her soul, she used to sing me nursery rhymes, and this is how I honor her. We were like, by making a damn fool of yourself? And that's what we were thinking. It was like, alright, now look, I got one more nursery rhyme. Okay. He said, here we go. Yo, ba black sheep, have you any wool? Yeah, yes sir, 3 bags full. I don't know nothing about this man, about this sheep now. Whoa, wait a minute. Is he a cow? Ba black sheep, I need me some wool. Yo, I don't need wool, cause I ain't no fool. You calling me a sheep? You calling me a fool? Don't call me no farm animal, cause that ain't cool. Word. Peace. He was like, the cat, hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. I was like, alright, now look, I got one more nursery rhyme. Okay. He said, here we go. Yo, ba black sheep, have you any wool? Yeah, yes sir, 3 bags full. I don't know nothing about this man, about this sheep now. Whoa, wait a minute. Is he a cow? Ba black sheep, I need me some wool. Yo, I don't need wool, cause I ain't no fool. You calling me a sheep? You calling me a fool? Don't call me no farm animal, cause that ain't cool. Word. Peace. He was like, the cat, hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. I don't know nothing about no cows, and I don't know nothing about no moon, but I love eating Captain Crunch with a spoon. You just got served in a bowl with a spoon. Don't look at me, it ain't that soon. We were like, very good. Well, get this the hell out of here. He's like, alright, y'all can go. I'll see y'all later. Peace. Okay. So next, we're like, okay, let's go to the next apartment. I say, let's go to one more apartment. If we don't find him, we're going home. Or no, let's go to 2 more apartments. If we don't find him after 2 apartments, we're going home. So we go to the next one. We knock on the door. This was a middle-aged black woman. She was like in her 30s, mid-30s. Still pretty young. And she opens the door. She's got curlers in her hair. And mainly that's it. She has like curlers in her hair, and she's eating a bag of Reese's peanut butter cups, and she is just chowing down, chomping the nastiest way you could think of. She's just, what y'all want? We're like, is Braxton here? Does Braxton live here? Who the hell is Braxton? I don't know nothing about I know about Tony Braxton. Ooh, that girl can sing. She got my jam. Ooh, unbreak my heart. Say you love me again. Undo this hurt in the peanut butter cup. That ain't the word, but I love peanut butter, so I just put it in there anyway. Tony Braxton, that my girl. She can sing. But Braxton, we said, well, we're looking for Braxton Bynum. Braxton Bynum, oh, I don't know him. And she's like, anyway, have y'all ever had these? These are delicious. We were like, yeah, we love those. And we were like, can we have one? She said, hell no. These mine. They are delicious though. I will say that. And we're just standing there staring at her, smacking on these peanut butter cups. She was like, y'all want to come inside? I want to play. I'm playing Monopoly, but I ain't got nobody to play with. I got my goldfish, Manny, but Manny ain't no good at Monopoly. He just be swimming around the bowl. Last time Manny got Park Place, but I don't think he really like to play. Y'all want to come in and play Monopoly? I was like, not really. She said, but baby, I'll let you be the shoe. I was like, I really don't play Monopoly. She's like, baby, you handsome for a white boy. I was like, thank you. She said, you ain't too bad yourself. We were like, thank you. And then after she said that, she goes, achoo! Peanut butter and chocolate snot all over our shirts. She's like, I'm sorry, baby. Why don't y'all come in here? We clean that up for you, and then we can play Monopoly. I was like, no, we really need to get going. She said, I didn't mean to sneeze on your shirt. Smacking peanut butter the whole time. She was like, uh-oh. We said, what? The peanut butter got stuck to the roof of my mouth. She's standing there 5 minutes going, oh, excuse me, baby. Anyway, y'all gonna play Monopoly with me or not? Cause me and Manny play all the time. Manny just be swimming around in that bowl, not wanting to do nothing. I dropped a cat in his bowl, and he got really scared. So I dropped a little toy cat in his bowl, cause I said, "Here, Manny, that's your piece." But he got scared. I guess he don't like cats. Can y'all just please come in here and play Monopoly? We said we'd love to, but we really gotta look for Braxton. She was like, "All right, good luck. Y'all want some peanut butter cups? Psych!" And then she slammed the door. All right. So we go to the apartment, knock on the door. Some dude with a do-rag, hoodie and baggy pants answers, and he has his whole hand in front of his mouth, and he's eating saltine crackers, and he's like shoving them in his mouth. Yeah. We were like, oh, crap. We got the wrong apartment again. We said, sorry, we were looking for Braxton. No, this is it. Yeah, Braxton, he live here. We were like, finally. He said, I'm his brother, Brian. We were like, nice to meet you. We're his friends. We're picking him up. Alright, he ain't ready. He taking a bath, but let me go get him. Let me tell him y'all here. Y'all come on in. Y'all sit down. We were like, okay. He's like, Braxton. Because he's eating crackers this whole time. And he held his hand in front of his mouth with these saltine crackers. He had a Ziploc bag of saltine crackers at his side. He just kept shoving them in his mouth. And he was holding his hand in front of him. Braxton, your friends are here. And Braxton was like, okay. And Braxton was in the kitchen. She was taking a bath in the sink. We were like, we thought you said he was taking a bath. Oh, he is. He didn't take a bath in the sink. Because I got my goldfish in the tub. So he can't go up in there. We're like, oh. Anyway, y'all play a few minutes, he'd be here. So Braxton was showering in the sink. And while we were sitting there, we were watching Spanish Wheel of Fortune. He was like, this is the only channel we get. It's Mexican, boy. I love it. This is Wheel of Fortune. But they call it something else. Let me turn the volume up. It's about to come on. Y'all be quiet. And it comes on, and the announcer says it, and Brian is going along with the announcer. He's like, Rueva de Fortuna. Y'all see this Spanish Wheel of Fortune? Y'all want some saltine crackers? We were like, no! I mean, no, thank you. Okay, so anyway, we're sitting there with him, freaking chowing down on saltines, watching Spanish Wheel of Fortune, okay? And he's like, El Pollo Loco, that's the puzzle, El Pollo Loco. He's like, see, I need to go on this show, but I don't be speaking Spanish. Plus, I heard the prize is $10,000. I'd rather just have some saltines. Like, really? Okay. Braxton's like, okay, I'm ready. I was like, great, let's go. Let's go to my house. Let's practice. He's like, there's one thing, though. We were like, what? He said, we have to ask my mom if I can go, and she's not here. We were like, where is she? He said, she's at Alberto's apartment. We were like, where is that? He said, it's upstairs. We said, okay. He said, I just need to go ask her, then we can leave. We were like, okay. We get to Alberto's apartment, and it's like, and they open the door, and Alberto opens the door. He's like, yo, ese, what do you want, Holmes? He's like, I just need to talk to my mama. Ah, she's in here. Come on and sit down. We're like, okay. And his mom was sitting at the table with all these Mexican dudes, and she was like, they were playing Go Fish. He's like, yo, you got any fours? And he was like, and his mom was like, I ain't got no fours, but I got some threes. He was like, eh. He was funny. He was like, eh. He said, eh, madre, we going clockwise, not counterclockwise. It ain't your turn yet, Holmes. We were like, and he was like, eh, ese, don't be mean to his madre.
that's his mother. She give him birth from the womb, man. You know? You can't be knocking stuff like that, man. He was like, all right, my bad. He was like, anyway, Mama, can I go to practice with them? She's like, well, who are they? Like, this is Sir Isaac Justin, it's my mother. We're like, hello. Like, I guess. What y'all doing, music? We're like, yeah. Oh, y'all doing music, huh? I love music. You know, sometimes I fall asleep with a glass of agua, and then I turn on the radio, and I like to hear a soft hiss. It's kind of like the ocean, Holmes. And we were like, oh, okay. He said, you know, I don't be putting no station on there or nothing, but what I do is I put it on a station that has no music, and you know, it's kind of like a soft hiss, like tss. It helped me fall asleep, Holmes. You know, sweet dreams in the oceans with the palm trees, man. We were like, okay, cool. It's like, anyway, we just got to finish this game of Go Fish, man, and you can go. We were like, well, we want y'all to stay here because this puto over here been cheating, Holmes. He was like, hey, I said I ain't been cheating. Man, I saw you shove that 3 up your arm. He was like, man, I said, you don't know nothing. That's a torn ligament from the war. He was like, man, the only war I say going on is in your mind. We were like, I ain't shoved no 3 card up my arm. He's like, just stay here, make sure this puto don't be cheating, nah? We were like, okay. He said, we almost done. We only got 3 more hands, then y'all can go. And he was like, all right. He's like, all right, I'm gonna ask you again, Holmes. You got any twos? He was like, yeah, I got some twos. I say, but you can't have them. They're mine. And he was like, yo, Holmes, you need to give me those twos, because if you give me those twos, I can make 3s, and we got 2s and 3s. I put them on the table, and then I beat you, and I beat the madre, and I win the game, Holmes. You know the prize is a roasted el pollo. I want that roasted el pollo. He was like, just put the cards on the table, and we all walk away. We were like, all right. He was like, everybody on 3, put down what you got. Whoever had the highest card can get the El Pollo Loco, and that'll finish the game. We were like, finally, they're almost done. Okay, he was like, 2, 3. Okay, and it turned out the mom won. She had the highest card. He's like, nah, man, you was cheating. She was like, I wasn't cheating. He said, well, I told you we was going clockwise, not counterclockwise. You took an extra turn, madre. She was like, no, I didn't. He's like, all right, anyway, you don't get the Pollo Loco, because that's for us. But I'm going to give you something better. I'm going to give you a blanket. It's got a chicken on it. Man, you go to sleep, you have El Pollo Loco dreams, Holmes. She was like, oh, hell no. I don't want no damn fuzzy ass blanket with a chicken. I want a real chicken. You said it was a real chicken. He said, nah, the real chicken is for me and Manny. You get the chicken with the blanket, Holmes. She was like, nah, hell no. When she took off her weave, when a black woman takes off her weave and her earrings, she gonna fight. She said, hell no, I want the real pollo. I want the real pollo, S.A. He was like, fine. We go do a compromise. Holmes, we split the pollo. We get a leg, you get a leg, you get a thigh. She's like, hide. She was like, and she slapped him. He's like, hey, Holmes, what you slap me for? Like, you pissed me off. Don't you joke about no damn play with no chicken with no black woman. What's wrong with you? He's like, hold on. Yeah? I'm coming. She's like, fine. Don't you be joking. Just don't joke about no chicken with no black woman. She was like, I get my thigh, y'all get your legs. He was like, yeah, you get the thigh, we get the legs, we all walk away. But I still give you the El Pollo. Don't you mention that blanket. I don't want that damn fuzzy ass blanket. I put that in the washer. It lose little fuzzies all over everything. Manny, you shut it, Alberto. Don't y'all mention that damn blanket. Shut up about that damn blanket. I'm like, all right. We keep the blanket. We have El Pollo, sweet El Pollo Loco dreams ourselves, Holmes. It's all good. She's like, alright, don't you be mentioning that damn blanket again. I don't want no damn blanket with no damn chicken. I want a real damn chicken. Alright. Like, calm down. You want me to go get the blank cassette tape and put it in the player and turn the volume up and you hear a soft hiss and it's like the ocean? It'll calm you down and say, you know? She's like, no, I'm alright. Alright, Braxton, you go have fun with your friends. It's like, hey, peace, sissy. Peace, Holmes. Hey, gringo. He said gringo. I assumed he was talking to me since gringo means white person in Spanish. It's like, yeah. He's like, you roll with these, Holmes? You roll with these essays? I was like, yeah, we all sing together. We have a group. He's like, alright. Just remember one thing. Your vanilla ice cream stick did the chocolate. You all make an Oreo. You'll be in the middle, always in the middle. Don't you try and get on top, because if you get the vanilla on top of the chocolate and an Oreo, it tastes terrible. Have you ever had an inside out Oreo? It ain't no good, Holmes. I don't want no inside out Oreo. You make sure when y'all walk, you stay in the middle, essay. Keep the Oreo formation, Holmes. We were like, got it. Alright, so finally, we go practice the music, and that's the story.